It's the first Singapore site to be put on the World Monuments Watch, but how would that change the fate of the Bukit Brown Cemetery? With work starting early next year on an 8-lane road through the cemetery and plans for residential units to be built on the 230-hectare site, what lies ahead for the Bukit Brown Cemetery? Bukit Brown Cemetery was put on the watch list after the volunteer group All Things Bukit Brown, made up of volunteers and heritage enthusiasts, sent in a submission to the World Monuments Fund. The New York-based organization set up its watch list in the 1990s to save cultural sites that are at risk from forces of nature and development. It has since helped restore sites in more than 90 countries, including the Georgetown Historic Enclave in Penang. The group All Things Bukit Brown hopes that being on the list will help their cause in saving Bukit Brown from development.
Now with this World Monuments Fund recognition, it gives credence to the idea, the point that this is a world-class heritage site, and so I think that my sense is that one has to think again about the questions. I mean, I appreciate the challenges which urban planners face. I think they're doing they're very conscientious. They're very expert. They look at all the but maybe they do not have a larger picture. The larger picture is heritage. The larger picture is history, and is history that affects our identity.
I'm very mixed because I'm a road user, and I love homes. I love homes for my children, but for this particular place, Bukit Brown being affected, it is very painful because when we lose it, we will never get back that very essence, the soul.
Just 2 months ago, the tender for the planned new road that cuts through the 91-year-old cemetery was awarded. Bukit Brown has also been earmarked as the location for a new housing estate to be built by 2030.
Now that we have it, I just hope that it shows that we are serious. We are, we want a seat at the table, just so that we can present what we've heard from the community, what we've heard from the people that encourage us, so that we can share their voices too. And hopefully that, yes, you want development, but let's have a discussion perhaps, if we could contribute just a little part of that discussion, and perhaps we can all have a more sustainable strategy for development.
If the group succeeds, maybe Bukit Brown will go the way of Bidadari, where heritage elements are being incorporated in the plans of the upcoming housing estate. In the meantime, All Things Bukit Brown is sticking to its call for a moratorium on the plans and for more public engagement with the government.